South Carolina, Owens Prospect Project, presented by Smokey and Spike Productions. I've received a package from South Carolina. What does this box contain? Appears to be multiple packages in there. This package contains crushed quartz ready for testing, utilizing gravity collection or possibly going straight to smelting. This one contains partially crushed pre-roasted quartz ready for Frankenmill. This one should be interesting. Red clay from around the individual's farm who sent this to me. Heavy in iron. In that package was 3 different samples of crushed quartz. There's the heavy in iron red clay. Those 2 bags I need to crush finer in Frankenmill. I will process this first and separately because I know that clay will cloud up the water. I will wet classify it through 50 mesh. The oversized, some really decent looking pieces of quartz in there. I'll actually dry that up and crush it in Frankenmill. That is going to be one challenge to pan. Thus far, I've seen an overwhelming amount of mica flakes. Time to switch to the Falcon X finishing pan. Don't let sparkly stuff deceive you. Unfortunately, that was just mica. No visible gold. I'm going to run each of these bags separately on the shaker table to establish the values. Then I will proceed to crushing these 2. Going with the standard Smokey and Spike wet classification minus 50 mesh. Round number 2. Go for number 2. Time for the 3rd bag. Wet classification, then running on the shaker table. The 3rd bag has been processed across the surface of the shaker table. I have determined the grade is not very high. I would not pursue it unless there was an enrichment zone further down. Frankenmill has some work to do. Once that process is complete, I will show any promising results on the shaker table. All of the concentrates from all 3 bags. Very little to no black sands in there. Tiny bit of black sands in there. That's the concentrates from all 3 bags. Not very much. It's after 5 p.m. local time. I do not want to disturb the neighbors. I will crush the remaining contents in those bags tomorrow afternoon. First 3 bags of quartz may not have been very rich, although I must say, if anyone's ever worked on a potter's wheel or thrown pottery, you know that clay is some good clay. Look at that plasticity. Perfect for pottery. Here's the 2 larger pieces of quartz that were mixed with the clay after 24 hours in a mild acid bath. All the shiny stuff that was on there was mica, unfortunately. The quartz is rather barren. This and the other bag should be 2 or 3 runs only in the ball mill. All loaded with the steel bearings. Good old Franken mill. Before Franken mill, after Franken mill. Out of everything I've ever uploaded on my channel, Franken mill has always been one of the greatest features. Let's do this. Once that material is saturated, I'll process it across the surface of the shaker table. That should be saturated enough. The wetter, the better. It runs much smoother across the surface of the shaker table. 24carrotsprospecting.com to pick up one of your own shaker tables or a smaller version of Frankenmill. I'll leave a link in the description as well. About time for a cleanup. What's in the number 1? The bottom of the pan from both bags I just crushed. Not mineable grade. There's a little bit of sulfides in there. That's about it. Thank you for watching Smokey and Spike Productions. Have an awesome day.